This is part 2B of the Making Changes in Inspection Designer tutorial, and we're going to go ahead and pick right back up where we left off. And one of the features with Designer is that you can create a custom rating set for an individual line. To do this, let's click on the Lots and Grounds category. And let's say for this example, we want to use a custom rating set with our driveway line. We're going to click on the rating icon for the driveway line, and then click Advanced. We're going to check the box for Use Special Rating Set, and this will bring up our ratings window where we can add new ratings for our driveway line. For this example, we'll click on Add Rating 3 times, and we'll use this as our new rating set. And I'm just going to click Close, and then OK. Now, if we go to the Input Preview window and hit the ratings drop-down for our driveway line, we see our new rating set in there. But if I check the Walks line and look at those ratings, we see that our regular rating set is still there for all the other lines. For more information on editing ratings, see the tutorial on editing rating sets. Adding page breaks to the end of a category allow us to start a new category or line on a new page of our printed report. If we scroll to the bottom of the Lots and Grounds category, we notice that there is a conditional page break set for 65%. This means that when the program gets to the page break line, if there is data covering 65% or more down the page, then it will start the next line on a new page. If we wanted to change that to a hard page break so that no matter what, the next line starts on a new page, click on the page break icon in our line. Then we will uncheck the box that says Make Page Break Optional, and then click OK. We can also add a new page break by clicking on Add, Line, and clicking Page Break. Now that we've covered adding lines and page breaks, let's go ahead and move on to creating a new component. Since we want to add a new component, we'll click on the Component Library tab, and to add a new component, click on Add, and then Category. We'll go ahead and name this component Theater. And the first thing we're going to do is add a section header so that we'll be able to collapse the section when we are finished. We'll do this by clicking on Add, Line, and select Input Screen Section Head. We'll type in Theater again for the text and then click OK. Next, we'll go ahead and add a couple lines the same way we did earlier. I'll add in a new empty line, and I'm going to add in my ratings. And my prompt. And our first line will be for ceilings. And then I want to add in my note. Let's go ahead and copy and paste our first line. And now we'll change the prompt to walls for the second line. We'll only add the 2 lines in for this example. And since we are finished, we want to end the section so that we can collapse it. We'll do this by clicking on Add, back to Line, and this time select Input Screen Section Head. On the box that pops up, we'll check the box that says In Current Section, and then click OK. If we look at the preview window, we can now collapse the section. Now that our component is finished, let's add it to our theater room category. We're going to click back to the template category and select our theater room. Then click on Add, Line, and choose Component Placeholder. And here we're going to select our theater component and then click OK. We would prefer the component showing up first in the category, so we're going to click on the circle to the left of the component line and drag it to where we want it. Once you are finished editing your template, make sure to save it. If you're trying to get your new template to another computer, you can email it to yourself by clicking on File and then Send via email. And if you want to get your new template onto your handheld, you would connect your handheld and go to File and just select Send to Handheld. This concludes the Designer Tutorial Part 2B, Making Changes in Inspection Designer.